Hi everybody, today we're going to see how I draw Splode. Alright, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch, mostly for myself, but just to try to find a good pose and to make sure I don't miss anything. But like I said, mostly for myself, just to find a good pose and to get it all in the page too. That's the other problem, is sometimes I forget stuff. It's better to sketch it out, make sure nothing is missing, and then I can make sure I do it right. Okay, so Splode, huh? Alright, so I just want to, I think I'm going to have them all hunched over like this. And then I can make sure I get everything in here. I think I'm going to have that. This shouldn't take too long because it's, he's wearing a suit, so, you know, a lot of it is just material, you know. There's not a lot of what do you call it, armor or things like that to draw, you know. Just the shackles, his boots. Let's see, but yeah, I just got to make sure I get it all looking good, in a good pose. And I think that's about right. I think I'm gonna have him sticking his hand out. Ooh, you know what? If he's gonna be doing that, I need him looking over to the side over here. So I'm gonna have to put his eyes over here, and the other ones over here. There you go. That looks pretty good. I guess it just depends on where you place the details, you know. Okay, so let me draw this hand real fast. I think I'm going to have him, let's see, just kind of sticking his hand up, like, wow, you know, something like that, something exciting. Oh, but he's got a lot of stuff on here. I got to make sure I get that in there. Because as exciting as that is, I want to get the detail in, you know. See, so I had to rearrange my sketch because it wasn't cutting it. Not for the pose he's in. Something like that. No, still not quite. See, that thumb is way too down. So I gotta redraw that. So how about something like that? And sometimes it helps me to draw the like where the fingers are going to be. Right? There we go. Plus I had the thumb at a different angle. That's another big part of it. Okay, I gotta make sure I put that in there. So there's one part of the hand. So the thumb can go like that. See, that still doesn't look right either. I want to have the hand out, but I want to keep all this detail right here, you know. So what about? So sorry, this one's taking a little bit longer. I didn't think it was gonna be this complicated, but I want to make sure I draw it right for you guys. And maybe something like that. See, sometimes I have to get real cartoony with my drawing to see if that's looking right. Nope. Sorry. So what I thought was going to be super fast, it turns out it's going to be a little bit longer. So, look at my hand real fast. I'll that shackle there. I'm going to draw something like this. Like that. It might be better. Yeah, I think that'll work. You know, just drawing something like this, just kind of sticking out. Yeah, that'll work. I like that. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so let me just double check on some details here, that I make sure I don't miss anything. There's 2 levels to that, 3 rings there, and then that's going around and locking in. Okay, I think we're good. I'm going to switch over to, well, I don't really have the detail into this one, so let me add this detail real fast. Just because we saw what just happened if I go willy-nilly. Oh, that willy-nilly. Okay. And there is a shackle on that one too. Okay, cool. I'm going to switch over to Sharpies now. So I'm going to use a Sharpie, the fine point, and a Sharpie pen. And I think I can pretty much go with just the Sharpie fine point and build off of that. So first let's draw the circle and make sure we got that right. So I'm going to pick a point like right here and just kind of circle around. It's about right there. Bring this one around. Circle around to right there. And that's pretty good. I can live with that. So I'm going to draw his stem like this, his wick, whatever you want to call it. Okay, and then I can draw his eyes just by drawing these little spots like that. And so now I'm going to draw his little Bane mask. I know it's not a Bane mask, but it's funny that way. Okay, so I'm going to add a few more little tiny details with the Sharpie pen. And that way I can control it a little bit more. Because see how close I wanted to get to this edge right there? It's going to be harder to do with the big Sharpie pen. So I wanted to do that with the Sharpie fine point. So I want to do it with the Sharpie pen just to be able to control it a little bit easier. Okay. Love that sound. Okay, so I'm going to switch back over to the big Sharpie and I'm going to draw his collar, which is holding this on like that. And let's draw his strap. Let me get back to a good picture. His strap going over his shoulder like this. And I know it's going to stop right there for me from the way I did my sketch. I'm going to continue there. And he's got a little something right there. And I'm going to draw his shoulder straps. Do this. And the other one I'm going to draw over here like this. And I'm just having them float because I know where they're going to be based on my sketch. That's why it's good to sketch this stuff out. So, so now I'm just going to draw his collar. So all you can really see is this, like that. Okay, it goes up. And then that one's underneath that strap, so we don't have to draw too much there. So now I can just draw his suit. So I'm going to draw his arm over here like this, and I have it all hunched over, so I'm kind of going to draw the edges right there. That'll help me guide where I'm going to be. Okay, so his sleeve is back behind his arm, all bunged in like that, so I'm just going to kind of draw something like that because it's all bunged up, you know? And so now I can draw over to the rest of his arm. So let's draw, see, he's going to have the cuff right there, so that'll give us a stopping and starting point. And I can draw his forearm like this, draw the other one to his elbow like that, cuff has a little hinge on it right there. So now I can draw his wrist. And so now, because I have an edge here, I can draw his thumb, and I can actually draw this edge right there. Normally you don't, because that's connected, but here it's not. So I'm going to draw the back of his hand to his pinky, draw a couple knuckles like that, and then this finger is going to be like this. Then there's the third one, and there's the pinky like that, all hunched over, and this knuckle's kind of up. And so basically I'm drawing like that is what you're drawing. It's kind of hard to show you. See how this finger's kind of up? That's kind of what I'm doing. Just something like that. Not exact, but close enough, right? But that's why I drew them in that order specifically. Okay, so let's draw this hand, and the one that was giving me so much trouble, and finish it up. Okay, so there's his shoulder. I'm going to draw his sleeve, kind of all messed up like that. So I'll go ahead and draw a couple of creases in the material, and draw to his forearm like this, and then there it's going to have a couple of different layers of stuff. Okay, so we've got the biggest one here like that, and then the smaller one inside like this, and then I can go ahead and close those off. And this one has got a strap, so we're going to draw that like that. And then this one again goes down to another level, and then another shackle like this. Okay, and so I stopped there because now I'm going to draw the hand, and so I'm just going to kind of follow. And like I said, I can draw the edges now that he's got a cuff on there like that. So let's draw his hand. So let's see if I can fix this up while I'm sketching. So I know his hand should really be about to right there. Okay, I drew it like way off, but I'm gonna try to see if I can fix it while I'm doing this. Okay, that closed him in just a little bit more. So now I'm gonna draw one finger up like that. Draw another finger up like this. I think that'll work. Draw the other one like this. And there, and that'll take care of his hand. And I know he's got a glove on, so we'll go ahead and just kind of draw some crease lines, from where his glove's been bent. And it's okay. It's just just some crease lines, nothing specific. So let's draw his belt. And so I'm going to bring this down to his belt, so his material's all bunched up like that. And so let's go ahead and just draw some crease lines, something like this, because his materials, like I said, it's all bent up from where he's hunched over like this. See, something like that. Okay, so now let's draw his belt like this. So the belt's got a little bit of a detail like this. And I can draw it into his, let's see, he's got his pants that are holding it on. I kind of like to draw like that, like they're floating, like it's part of the material, Okay, so now you see he's got a rip here that I don't want to forget about. So now I can draw the rest of his legs. And I'm going to draw his pants like this all the way down to where they rip, like that. And I'm going to draw his leg back in like this, to where he's hunched over. And again, I'm going to draw some crease lines like that, just because again I love drawing creases. That's the best thing I can say, is I'm doing it because I love drawing creases. So let's go ahead and finish this leg. So this one's going to come around like this and connect to his joint, I guess is what that is. And I'm going to continue it like this down to this leg has like this metal shackle thing on it, so I'm gonna do like that. So that'll give me a place to start and stop. All right, there's that leg. So let's finish this one over here. So this one has this bandage to it like that. So now I can draw the crease outside of it. And I like doing that because it shows that the material is bunged up right there. And I'll show you what I mean by that in a second. Okay, so now I'm going to draw it to his knee. Bring the pants down like this, and they're kind of bowed out a little bit at the bottom, just a touch. So we're going to add that right there. So for his leg, he's got like this, what do you call it? I'm going to connect this right there, like a ring holding this little strap together like that. So I'm going to kind of do this, and that's why I like drawing it in a little bit, because see how that now looks like it's pulling it tight. Alright, like that. And again, I just like drawing creases. It helps bring the material alive, you know. Alright, so let's finish this up with this leg. He's got a chain, or his chain, an ankle chain is basically what it is. Holding his leg in like this, and there's a couple of chains hanging off of it. Do something like that. And then we can draw his boot. So there's the leg, or the pant leg, and down to his boot like this. And we'll just draw a little bit of a heel on it like that. Okay. So I will take care of the rest with coloring. So for now, that is Splode. So here is my colored version. You could do it however you like. I just thought I'd show you how I decided to color it. If you'd like to color it like this, you can always pause the video here and use the coloring techniques that I used, or you can just make it your own. Remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures of how I draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button to be updated about each new video.